And that's simply just reversing a shot to make it look like you pick something up or use the force, kind of like they do in Star Wars. It's a pretty simple technique that can be done really just by dropping something and reversing it. There's a few minor things that you may want to do just to sell the effect even better. I'm just going to show you the way that you shouldn't do it. Just like this, where you just pretty much have it and you kind of go. Didn't really move, not much, and it just comes up and it looks pretty artificial and robotic-like if you don't do that. The trick is to have a little bit of movement right before you let it go, and also raise your arm up like it's levitating towards you, and your sort of tractor beam. So let's try it again real quick. I rigged up a little piece of sewing line, yarn I guess, or sewing string. It's black, and I tried wearing we have somewhat of a dark background. I'm wearing darker clothes, and if it's a quick shot, hopefully you won't notice too much of it. We have the light hitting it a little bit, but we're not going to worry about that right now. We're just trying to sell the shot. Alright, so I'm going to try to recreate probably one of my favorite shots that I ever did about 6 or 7 years ago. It's called Bottle Cap Assassins. It's the finale as I'm leaving victorious. I walk to my car and I pull out my keys and I fling them at a Jeep with no doors. So I flung them at the ignition and they shoot right in there. Perfect shot, and the effect worked really well. So we're gonna try to recreate that with this door right here. I'm gonna have my keys, be kind of fling them around. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna shoot him here. We're gonna shoot the shot of him in the air, kind of. Then we're gonna cut to a tighter shot of the keys going into the doorknob, and hopefully we can make it look just as good as I did a few years ago. Alright, so we're ready for our final shot. I got our keys rigged up to some fishing line. Luckily, we have a white backdrop, so I think that's going to help out with hiding the line. So we're going to obviously reverse this shot. So we have it set up here. I'm going to it's going to be a tighter shot, obviously. And we're just going to kind of have it jiggle a little bit first before it, and then pop it up and make sure maybe it kind of comes up and out as opposed to a straight line, because I'm throwing it with a little bit of an arc as it comes in like that. One key component to really sell the shot also is to have good sound and to get good Foley work and good sound effects of the keys kind of flying through the air, how it jingles when it flies through the air, the sound effects of the contact made when it hits the doorknob. Don't underestimate the value of good sound effects and good Foley work to help you sell a shot.